Hello, YouTubers. This is Keejchen with some more Dominions. We are in the summer of year 3 of the Ascension Wars. This is turn 40. And I've already done the turn, but we are going to do it together here, and I might change some stuff, and then I'll send it in. We have a messenger from Shenton. I do wonder if you are being taken advantage of, is all. What do you get from a Vas when fighting Sif? What do you think you will get from assisting a Tinium? A fish knife in the back, I reckon, just like they did for me. If you really think continuing this attack is for the best, give it a go, but I just don't see it turning out well for you, win or lose. Well, being taken advantage of, maybe. I think, if anything, I'm the one taking advantage of people. I know I didn't get a lot in a war with Sif, but I think we've been doing alright, and I trust Atinium. We'll be sending some messages back, so stay tuned for that. We have received a magic flame helmet from Avast. Very nice. And the 5 death gems to go with it. A messenger has also arrived. Thanks, I'll see about claiming some, but I'll stay out of both of your ways. This is in return to me telling him that we were attacking Shenton. So he might stab him a little bit in the back. Avast will be the next big threat on the map, but then I think there aren't anyone left after the 2. So that's interesting. We have Twispawn being cast by Ariperd and Sigibird. With the moon cast Pale Riders, some cavalry coming in here, Vile Waters, we got a Gelatinous Cube, lots of monsters this turn. And we got some Blood Slaves, nice. 10 total. There was a battle in the Windsong Forests. In here we go. This is one of our raiding parties. And they aren't really meeting any resistance here, so good enough. We didn't lose anything. There was a battle in Weldrith. This is up here, this is our undead attacking. And this one is a bit interesting, because this group here, instead of being on attack immediately, is on hold and attack. These guys here are on guard commander, and this is our commander. Spearheading the assault. If he dies, he's the only commander on the field, so if he dies, we lose here. So watch what happens. I set everything here to... all the... what are they called? All the Banes are on attack rear, these guys are on attack closest, and these are on attack closest. So yeah, and we are seeing... oh yeah, we found a nice dude here. A Banner the Adept of the Golden Order. So this is from the Throne Province. Shankin can recruit these golden mages, which are pretty damn badass actually. Nice. And he's spamming fire elementals out with those, so that's... yep. Not a half bad army he's got either, but these hounds at least are good. Shade beasts. They're turning his soldiers into undead as we're fighting. Here we meet our commander is gonna meet the fire elemental head on. And fortunately they are very good against fire elementals. Dealing a ton of damage there. 38, yeah. They just hit like trucks. Our commander took quite a hit, so this is him. This is his damage bar. If it reaches the left, or if you can tell up here, he's got only 5 hit points remaining. So he's not in a good spot now. But they are almost out of resistance, at least. The slings won't do anything to the Banes, and they are going directly for that Fire Mage. That didn't hit, luckily. Meanwhile, we are holding the line on the front, which is important. We need to buy time for the Banes to finish off the commander back here. These guys won't stop him. So if they get in, I don't think he can stop the Banes. No. No chance. He has a little bit of chaff with him. But they get in there, and they murder him. Come on. There you go. Now there is still a commander here. So the Shenton forces are not retreating, and they did win the melee fight up here. But now we have Banes coming in from the rear. This is also a commander? Yeah. Oh, he's dead. And then the other guy, dead. And that means the entire army will rout, I think. Yes? No? Yes. Everything is routed. And they run straight into the Banes. And get cut down like weeds, or whatever. They do fight back a little bit. But yeah, that was really, really close. We didn't lose a single Bane. No, we lost everything else though. But pretty good for just killing this one adept of the Golden Order. 230 gold in him, plus he was side searching and stuff. Why did he have... Oh, he must have boosted himself in casting. Yeah, still nice. And decent province defense. So, Quantum is attacking us in Dunster. This is the undead coming in here with some Quantumic swordsmen. We aren't gonna offer much resistance here, but a little bit. There's the off chance that we hit the commander with an arrow. Actually, we hit another ghoul for 5 damage, but if we could snipe the commander with the archers, we would have won. But we don't. So they butcher us, I don't think. Did we kill anything? They lost a Quantumic swordsman. Meh. There was a battle in Nern. That is us attacking. Shenton over the river. This is my grand army, I was about to say. These are our 2 mercenary forces. We have our hill giant in here. Just a ramshackle of different things, but not really any resistance. Yeah, that's fine. We lost a lancer and a wireman. All good. Then there was a battle in Okajab between Avas and Rosbart. That is inside the fort here. And once again we see... Jesus. Once again we see the strength of Avas with all those... Yeah, the flyers that fly out and they get killed. And in comes the whole army of Avas here. No golden cow this time, but a lot of undead spam here. There's just no stopping a heavily armored force like that. Not with this type of chaff. Like, there's a lot of these soulless, but they are just crap. Like fists with 10 damage, they aren't gonna get through any armor. So they'll have to rely on their mage support to kill things. The priests back here are also now casting Banish Undead, or what? Ashes to Ashes. And now it's just a slugfest. They have to fight through this small gap, but they do that without too much trouble. And slowly the Avas troops will push forward and murder everything. What are you, an Azure Mage? Huh. Nice. Where did you get this guy? Well, he's dead. Alright, so in Okajab we see a total of 55 fire guards. These... I mean, we can cast Curse of Stones on this army. Is that was the thing? I think that's the spell that we can cast against them. And then that would maybe win us a battle against them. But I would rather not have to fight them. Get some nature gems here. Earth gems there. A fairy court of summer has been traveling through the land. Growth and luck have increased, but frolicking peasants have left the field untended, causing a fall in productivity by 100%. Yeah, okay. A worldwide event has occurred, and another one of these, the stars are right for enchantment, so I don't know if that's just a follow-up or randomly... It's probably not just randomly the same thing again. I guess it's a follow-up. A sneaking enemy was discovered by a patrolling unit. Forces of Atinium. Oh, we killed an Atinium spy in here. Well. Ericabon was discovered and attacked in Florian. Alright, that's one of our sneaky troops were discovered in here. He was apparently expecting me to move in here, so he patrolled. And really, we don't really have anything here. I also think, as if I recall correctly, most of it's just province defense anyway, so it's not... Like, all of this yeah, it was only province defense, apparently. Aha. So he just boosted that up a whole lot. To 89. Is that just province defense? That means that this army is going to stay here forever. We might as well have a good look at it if you want to kill it later. These are the two commanders. It's got to be a pretty expensive province defense, but okay. And they apparently found our dudes. Some of them ran away, so that's okay. Alright. Let's have a look at it. Where do we start? Over in Quantum. We had our Quantum attacking here with Dunster. So we are assuming that he will move this again. I'm leaving some here to patrol and search. And then an equal force to go here and cover Ruprecht. Up here, we are patrolling, I think, with Clovis still. We got... Let's see. We have someone coming in here. Who's that? Right, that's Fithigern, I think. Yes, he's coming from over here. With the cavalry that we summoned there. Then in here we have Gilged. We are moving just Gunderik. Just Gunderik with some troops. Oh, why? Oh, okay. Let's see, Gunderik, where are you? Here. We could give him these horsemen as well. Just to make sure he doesn't die. Well, I don't really wanna. He's only 80 gold worth, so worth 80 gold and 1 earth gem. And it's just a raiding party, really. I'm not expecting him to move out. Well, this is the first turn. I think Quantum has been without a major army next to its capital for a good long while. This might be the turn where he's brave and moves to one of these provinces with it. Yeah. We'll see if he dare. In water we are moving up, and we are attacking with what we have in here from Antu. We see that there is the only reason that I didn't really want to attack before. Well, was there a reason? I don't know. We're doing it now. I don't think he's defending the border. All in all, he's not really going full on defensive. His great army, we don't see it here. But Atinium did own this territory last turn, so I'm assuming that the mega stack he has here, his death ball, has moved down here. And for that reason, we are moving up with our armies. This will be just one of the mercenaries moving in here to claim this. And in here, we will move in the main force, bunching them up quite a lot, actually. And they are all in attack flyers, because we have discovered an army here that consists mainly of bone fiends, which are flying units. So if he attacks in here, it will probably... Constant could move his army up there. Hold on. That would not be good. No, it would not. Okay, you know what? I'm turning them around again. Or switching them around. So hold on. Gunderik. No, that's not how we do it. Let's see. Ah. Dang it. Click here. Hold on. Erbum needs to move down there, and then everyone else, except the searchers, right, will move over here, and Airborne will be the one moving there. Good. These guys will not be attacking in here. We will send Antonius in here with an attack order and just on a retreat order so we can see what he's doing in here. Not sure what he's... he still got his 2 druids here, so he will probably have some spell support that will mean that we can't take the province. If he tries to go for this one, Tolka will be patrolling over there. Yep. We're calling God here. We are moving in VTKs to here. Also with everything moving in here, we'll have attack flyers, and we have retreat orders on our searchers. Excuse me. Then we have Phronobius will move some troops up here. He should patrol. Move and patrol. We don't really have a lot here, but we do have some province defense as well. More logistics to get some troops up here, and those that already did that are moving over here. Now from Jebero, I am gonna launch an attack on Garillion. He didn't move new troops up, and he hasn't moved his defensive force away. He might think that I'm not gonna attack from here. So I've kitted out this is gonna be the big test for our buried initiates. We have quite a good assortment of equipment for them. Everyone will have some sort of fire protection. If they don't have fire protection, at least they have the Girdle of Might, so they have reinvigoration, which will help against the heat. They have magic weapons, and 2 of them. Some of them have the Blades of Quickness, excuse me. And then we'll move in and attack with that, and they'll be casting. You can click here and see the orders. Roderick needs an Earth Gem, so it's good that we are doing this. Move in Temple Flesh, summon 1 lesser Earth Elemental, and then Iron Skin, and then attack Flyers. Why are they on attack Flyers? Well, do I want to switch that around? I don't think so. It doesn't really matter. Several cockatrices could also be seen flying over the council. They do in fact have flying units up here. If he moves his power stack in here, I'm hoping that we deal a ton of damage at least. But if they win against this, then they will claim all of these items, or at least some of them, and that would be terrible. Terrible, just terrible. So let's hope that doesn't happen. I might move in 1 less unit. Let's move in Juseric here as well. Juseric. There. Just so we have some holy support. That's not a lot, but it helps a little. We do also have a few blessable troops, just a few. Not a lot, yeah, but just a few. We are gonna do yet another High Priest, so we can call God even harder. The new guy who came in is also calling God. We have 1 Buried Consort. I even gave 1 Skull Staff to one of our Buried Initiates, so he can do Horde of Skeletons together with Vitrich. Clovis is moving in. Vitrich is moving in. Oh right, I forgot to mention that we are doing... Where is it? Phoenix Power Flame Ward, Flame Ward. Flame Ward being an area of effect 15 anti-fire spell, which I hope will protect us a little bit. And then he's on don't conserve magic gems. Nope, just cast. Right. That's the left front. We are just 1 turn behind for getting this army of big dudes in, which I would have liked to have first. but they're gonna follow up the turn after, and then at least Shanton won't know about it. We are sending, what is that? That is, who's sneaking? This guy, Alfred, up to meet the front, so he can help support with some more nature magic that we lost up here. Lost it in there. For forging, we are forging an armor of knights, which is just a good chest piece armor, cheap one. Forge axe of sharpness here. We are forging amulet of anti-magic, new thistle maze, and here we are doing surge. Oh, that's here, right? Forge water bracelet in here. And another skull staff in here, and that's it. Then I'm gonna cast, because we researched, no, because we got the fire hat, we can now make a fire level 3 mage, and when we can make a fire level 3 mage, we can summon a flame spirit, which is a spirit of fire that that is a level 3 fire mage on it as a base point, and then once we have that, we can summon more with him without the hat. So we basically will grow our fire magic a little bit, and he can go around and side search with 4, because if we give him the hat, he will have 4 fire, and we can definitely use the fire gems. It's actually one of the gems we have the lowest income of. Yeah, except for the area gems that we aren't using. So, and we are using fire gems quite a lot, so I want to have more of those. Water gems, we are going to try to use them more. We have the Hydromancer incoming, so we can up our usage of water gems. Over here we're researching, searching, cast reanimation just because it's a little bit cheaper this month. Then we've gone through most of it, I suppose. Research, ooh, right, I added a lot of stuff in. Once we get to Conjuration level 7, I want Blood Magic up to level 2, because we can also do these Bone Fiends, actually. Yeah, we can, with our hero. And if nothing else, we can bind Fiery Imps with our Hobbits. We can actually boost that so we get more of them, not bad. We can also maybe go for crossbreeding, but just level 2 will be pretty cheap. Then I'm doing Thaumaturgy level 2. Why are we doing that? So we can get Mind Burn as a combat spell for our Astral Mages. Then we are doing Evocation level 2, just so we have some more attack spells to utilize. Yeah, Arcane Bolt, Wine Arrow, lots of different water spells. Actually a lot of water spells, though some of them require fire, and then of course our fire mages will get some new toys. That's all good and well, and then we're going for Conjuration level 8 till we can get that well of something going. We are going to be saving up our death gems from here on out. I hope we can get there. I have no idea what level 8 costs in terms of research points, so I might regret it once I see the number. It's more than 2,400 for that, because that's for level 7, so yeah, it's gonna be a few turns. We are gonna stick to it. We are casting Akashic Knowledge, I think, at the Cavern Realm. That is the Throne Province. Yes, finally we're gonna cast it in here. I'm assuming we'll find at least one more magic site, if not more. And yeah. Did we find any magic sites at all this turn? None. Alright, we're sending some messages. We are sending... Alright. So I'm sending 30 gold to Rasbat. And I want to show you guys something here. I looked in here. Pretenders of the World. Rock the Rasbat. These guys that he's using, you know, the Rasbati and Marya sword infantry, they cost 15 gold. Just keep that in mind. 15 gold. So I'm sending a message to Rasbat. With the loot now flowing in from former Shanton provinces, we hereby support your war against the Fire and Snake Alliance. We buy 2 bird soldiers to represent Bob in your efforts. We but ask that you keep this in quiet and between us. If fortune continues on our front, we will send more. Yours, the Buccaneers. So, I am now supporting the Rosbud insurgency against Avaz in secret. And we are sending a message to the Shantonians. Okay. Dearest Shantonians, perhaps we have been manipulated. Everyone thinks that they can tell the hobbits what to do. Even Bob thinks he is better than everyone else just because he's taller. Always brags about his cake competition medals, and he has a serious god complex. Now that he is gone, it's actually kind of nice around here. Cassandra may have seduced Bob with her kind words, and we may have acted in haste, but surely it is now too late for peace between our two nations. Sincerely confused, the Bobbonians, servants of King, God, and Fool. So, this is actually me trying to be a little bit manipulative. The idea here is that I'm trying to sound like I maybe want to stop the war, and, you know, maybe we do. We probably don't, and we haven't lost anything, and we haven't really been manipulated, whatever. But if he thinks that I might be willing to stop the war, he might not retaliate as gruesomely against me on the turn after he receives this. If he thinks that he can broker peace. So that's why I'm sending a message like that. So, yeah. I am the one who is manipulating you. Aha! And meanwhile, we are attacking him in 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Again. So far, we've only gained ground in the war. Atinium has taken the brunt of his force. We've actually only lost because we attacked into this and were a little bit silly. We lost an army in here just to province defense, which is really silly. Milogus here will move back into the ocean. He actually got a permanent chest wound, so now we'll just use him as a water commander from here on out. What we are doing, though, we are boosting, well, not a lot, a little bit of province defense in here. And then I'm sneaking Lothar, who survived in here. We moved 2 sneakers in here. One of them got discovered, the other one didn't have any troops. He stayed good. He was good. So we will send him in here. And if Shanton does not take this province back, there's a laboratory here, and I will set Lothar to destroy that laboratory next turn. If he doesn't, well, come in and take it back. I'm assuming he will. And I honestly don't understand why he has a laboratory here. I'm really not sure why he would build a laboratory like outside of the castle, next to a castle. Yeah, I have no idea. There's no special thing. I'm even recruiting some slingers. No, that's silly. Okay, that's silly. Don't do that. Maybe do one more province defense. Like that. Alright. We are also sneaking and attacking in here, just so we can get a scope of what kind of army is actually in here. Maybe we'll even see the Mother of Monsters. I doubt that he is patrolling with his Pretender, but maybe he is. And the scout will of course have a retreat order. If we had a scout down here, we do. You know what? We should make an attack in here and a retreat order. Just in case he moves his army in here, I want to see what is in it. Also, if he leaves it unprotected, actually, which he did before, we will get it for free. Yeah, not bad. Okay, I like that. And I'm assuming we can defend against this small force with the 2 forces I've set up here. Just these 2 here with the province defense, and these 2 here with the province defense. Should be enough to hold a line there. We might even have gone for this one here. No. Well, we could. I don't think he would move his army down here. But I'm worried that we would lose one of these provinces then. I don't care too much about this province, but we have Ruprecht in here calling God. And I kind of want to have him just keep doing that meanwhile, he is a priest type, and these guys are undead, so if he comes in here, he will at least be good at defending against them. No, I'm not going to boost it anything further there. It is silly. You're not going to recruit Ko-Oni. No. And no. Okay. Now I think we have gone through everything. We are getting a bird father in here. Bird consort. High priest. Bird initiate. And captain here. Even though we aren't recruiting units anymore. No, it's fine. We have our site searcher in the ocean, site searching. I think this is the end of the episode. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the continuation of the war. See you next time. Bye-bye.